Well, we have a free popcorn scandal that happened Friday, October 30th, near the San Benito voting station. Someone decided to bring in a vendor to give out free popcorn to anybody and everybody who wanted it. It did great for morale and brought a positive vibe to the area when all of a sudden we looked up and there's the San Benito PD pulling up in 2 vehicles. I chose to stay back a little bit to see what was going on with my video, and consequently there's background music, so I've had to mute the first few minutes of this video so I didn't get a copyright strike. Apparently someone called in to the higher ups in the city and had law enforcement and the City Ordinance compliance person come out and say that they were out of compliance because they did not get a permit for giving out free popcorn, even though it's done all over town and has been done with free food plates and groceries and fruits and vegetables for people in need because their cupboards are bare. But they made exceptions then, but they sure weren't going to make an exception this time. And they wanted to make sure that they knew that they're out of compliance. So they tried to have discussions with the code officer, and he just said that you're out of compliance and these are the codes. And no, I don't have any paperwork. No, I don't have a code ordinance book with me, a hard copy. No, I don't have anything electronic on my phone or on a laptop or anything, but just trust me. Trust me and comply immediately. And if you don't comply, then we have officers here that, will help convince you to comply, or motivate you or whatever. And so after some talking and things like that, and it was going nowhere, they decided to shut the vendor down and close up shop. So they did that, and while they were talking, one of them asked me a question, and so I told them that the supervisor should be called, and Bernard Rodriguez is the head of code compliance department, and he was called eventually, and that didn't get anywhere. So they just tried to resolve it the best they could, but over free popcorn to anybody who was there. I mean, giving it out for free, no strings attached, nothing, just try to bring good cheer and spirits into the city. And some people just want to go by the letter of the law with no thought or desire for having any type of exceptions or discretionary attitudes. But this is part 1 of part 2 because this went on and on for a while. And I hope that you enjoy this. Leave comments, like. I will be putting information to contact the local city people, including Cleo that you've seen there, if you choose to redress the government and don't like what you see. It'd be almost comical if it wasn't so sad. But just verbally telling somebody they have to do something just doesn't cut it. And an ordinance that says you can't give away free popcorn with no strings attached is ridiculous in my opinion. So let me know what you think in the comments, and like and subscribe, and if you choose to, pick up the phone and give redress to your government. Thank you. So this is what they're complaining about. Giving out free popcorn. Need a city inspection. So you guys typically come out for code enforcement?
Occasionally.
Yeah. Who calls you, code enforcement?
Yeah, they can call us.
On this instance, did they call you?
No, I was instructed by my supervisor to come out here and check if it was properly parked, which to me it is.
Yeah.
So I let my supervisors know, my superiors.
Yeah.
And they're going to trickle it up the chain and see what it is.
Well, I just wish people would use common sense, that's all.
Yeah.
So that's why you came out, was to check on the parking, and then
and like I said, to me,
it got a little heated, so you stuck around.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine, and, make sure everybody has a good day.
Yep.
I'm safe. I got it right here. I'm free. Vendors, they're not getting any permits or anything like that. Even though it's free, they can say you can put on private property. He says security permits on the right. I can put on private property right now. See, that'll settle it.
I already told you. Yeah, we did.
So, yeah. I want the paperwork.
Unless he said he wants to make them somewhere else and just bring the truck over here.
That's what I said. I can make it on private property right now. I can just pull into that driveway right there.
That's
not private property. It's
Mr. City, I'll put it in the daycare's property. I'll put it in Mr. City property. I'll pay them. I don't care. We can't set some
This thing is a vendor.
Yep.
That's where we're trying to do it because of the COVID. They don't want. I know this is a little bit more different, you know, it's special because of orders.
But you know what? The problem with the ordinances is there's no discretionary part of the ordinances and common sense. Think about it. Giving away free popcorn. A city worker has to come out. Two PDs came out. You know why they came out? I asked them. They were told by the supervisor to come out and make sure it was parked properly.
Yeah.
And they stuck around because there was a disturbance.
Well, yeah, because the thing is that the PD is only in charge of this.
Yeah.
Is only in charge of this. Code enforcement in charge of that. Right?
Yeah. But what I'm saying is all this wasted man hours and stuff over free popcorn. You know? It's like one time a citizen had to go up before the commission because they were giving out free Christian literature at the old church on right here on Stenger and Robertson and Sam Houston in that parking lot. and they got cited because they didn't get a vendor's permit. And it was waived because they went before the city commission. I mean, let's put a little common sense and a little discretionary. What harm is this doing? You know?
I think the only harm is, what I understand is the permits. They're not giving up permits because of the pandemic.
So they don't want to set a precedent.
They don't want to set precedents on, you know, that I'm going to give you, I'm going to allow you, but not allow them. So they're not giving any permits to anybody because,
Oops.
you know, so we'll see.
I'm just trying to document this craziness. It's just, it only in San Benito. Over free popcorn.
Okay, thank you. And I'll send her, once I get her email, I'll send her the information.
So they're leaving?
We have to.
No, they're leaving?
Yeah, they're leaving, but with the understanding that
This is going to be
they
moved?
have to be gone.
Okay.
So we don't need nobody here policing more or making more
Yeah.
tension.
Yep.
Just get it done.
Well, this is how I hold them accountable, is through my camera.
Yeah.
Because it could have got ugly.
Yeah.
And I got it on my static camera, so they're leaving.